Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Defense Pulse. Today we're diving into a recent dramatic event. Ukrainian drones reportedly striking Moscow's OKO tower, allegedly inflicting up to $1.8 billion in damage. We'll walk through how this might have been done, what capabilities the drones might have had, and reflect on the broader strategic meaning. Let's get into it. When talking about an urban high-rise like OKO Tower, part of Moscow City's skyscraper complex, the exterior is the first thing that meets the eye. OKO consists of twin towers OKO-1 and OKO-2, sleek, modern glass and steel structures soaring above Moscow's skyline. Their facades are primarily curtain wall systems, large glass panes, aluminum mullions, and reinforcing frames. A precise strike or multiple to such facades can shatter windows, puncture external panels, and send debris cascading down. If a drone carries a shaped explosive payload or uses kinetic impact, it can punch holes through cladding or structural elements. In prior Moscow drone attacks, facades of neighboring IQ Quarter and OKO towers were reported damaged on floors 1 to 4. From the outside, damage would manifest as shattered glass, buckled frames, smoke stains, scorch marks, and holes. Depending on the delivery vector, the structure behind the cladding, insulation, internal columns, slabs, could be compromised. The drones may approach low and fast, possibly using stealth or electronic warfare to defeat early warning systems, and strike near the base or mid-height to maximize shock propagation. Inside, the interior damage tends to be more limited, but can still be devastating. Blasts through the facade can send shards, shrapnel, and overpressure into lobbies, corridors, elevator shafts, and mechanical plant rooms. Interruption of water, HVAC, and power systems is likely. Fires could ignite in interior finishes, carpets, furnishings, wiring, and ductwork. But because the internal structural core is robust, interior collapse is less likely unless the strike was extremely well placed or multiple drones hit cascadingly. Turning to performance, the drones used in such an operation would need several key traits. They must have a long enough range to travel deep into Russian airspace, potentially hundreds of kilometers, while evading or surviving air defenses. The payload must be enough to penetrate facades or deposit explosives. Perhaps a shaped charge, fragmentation warhead, or tandem charge. Precision is critical. GPS guidance, inertial navigation, terminal sensors e.g. optical/IR help the drone aim at vulnerable spots, junctions, corners, mechanical rooms. The drones would likely be stealthy or low observable, with low radar cross-section, or employing electronic warfare to jam or spoof defenses. Maneuverability matters near urban terrain, the ability to dodge obstacles, maintain altitude, compensate for wind gusts, and adjust on approach. Endurance must support a full mission, including loitering or repositioning. In past reports, Ukrainian drones have struck Moscow's skyline buildings by penetrating defenses and targeting lower floors. As for safety features for the drone itself, these are mostly about survivability rather than protecting humans. Redundant navigation systems, GPS plus inertial, failsafe return to base or self-destruct features to avoid capture, anti-jamming or anti-spoofing protection, and stealth coatings or materials are all possible. Also, thermal management and shielding reduce IR signature. Some drones may include decoys or electronic countermeasures to confuse radar or interceptors. The unique selling points, i.e. what makes such drones or operations notable are deep strike reach, the ability to hit high-value targets in an adversary's heartland, precision urban targeting, achieving structural damage in a dense city environment. Psychological impact, striking a symbol in a capital city sends a powerful message. Low cost relative to damage, drones are relatively cheap, while damage to skyscrapers is extremely expensive. Dispersed, swarm, or distributed attack, using multiple drones simultaneously to saturate defenses, complicate interception, modularity and upgradability, Payloads can be customized: explosive, kinetic, electronic warfare. Autonomy and sensor fusion, combining multiple sensors and autonomous correction to hit targets even under contested conditions. On the matter of price or cost, the $1.8 billion figure refers to the estimated damage to OKO Tower and surrounding infrastructure, not the cost of the drones themselves. A single drone, even one outfitted with precision warhead and advanced avionics, may cost thousands to low tens of thousands of dollars depending on sophistication, but when multiplied in a swarm of dozens or hundreds, the investment scales. The returns, symbolic strike in a capital, can vastly outweigh the cost. Also, the price to repair a skyscraper's facade, replace glass, fix internal systems, remediate structural damage, and restore operations is enormous. That's the figure reportedly quoted, $1.8 billion damage. In conclusion, this episode is not just about physical damage, but about a shift in strategic norms. The capability to project force deep into an adversary's urban core challenges assumptions of sanctuary behind lines. The drones demonstrate how asymmetrical actors can impose high-cost strikes using relatively low-cost assets. For Russia, defending its capital against drones means deploying layered air defense, electronic warfare, and rapid response. For Ukraine, it means continuing to innovate in drone design, stealth, navigation, and operations planning. Ultimately, the OKO Tower strike, if confirmed, is a warning. No location is completely safe, and modern conflict increasingly includes drones as strategic tools.